Hey guys, it's Generalkidd here. How's everyone doing today? So, for today's video, we're showing you guys a pretty cool mod that my friend Tuco and I made together, and that is an alternate ending for the end of Halo Reach, where the pillar bottom gets destroyed. So, as you guys probably know, if you don't shoot the cruiser at the end of Halo Reach, on the mission Pillar Bottom, you get glassed, and then you eventually die, and then you revert to last checkpoint, and that's it. And if you mod the white screen away and you make yourself invincible so that you don't die, well, you get to see a little bit more of what happens to the glassing beam, which you saw in a previous video of mine a while back. But nothing happens. The glassing beam doesn't actually do anything to the pillar bottom. It's kind of an anticlimactic alternate ending. So we decided to mod the mission a bit and add the pillar bottom getting destroyed. So this mod, and I will post a link to download it in the description below. Anybody who has the PC version of MCC can run it, and I'm pretty sure the Windows Store version can do it too. I don't really know like much about installing mods on the Windows Store version, but if you know how to, then it should work just fine on that version as well. But anyways, once you download it, you can play through the whole mission normally if you want. But once you get to the mag cannon part, and I do recommend you do this with a higher vehicle FOV so that it looks better. But once you get to this part, just let the cruiser do its glassing, and that's it. I'll let you guys watch what happens.
Fire now, Lieutenant! Hit her in the gut! They've got the fire now, Spartan! We won't survive another hit! Aim for the glassing port!
Okay, so as you saw there, we basically let the pillar bottom get destroyed when the cruiser starts glassing. Actually destroys pretty much everything when it starts glassing, all the vehicles around you. Now, eventually the vehicles do respawn and continue attacking, but the pillar bottom itself is the main focus, and it did get blown up with a pretty huge explosion. And that actually, fun fact, that actually went through multiple iterations. We were going for we're trying to Michael Bayify the pillar bottom's explosion as much as possible. So we tried things like adding more explosions or bigger explosions, and there actually are limitations to Halo Reach's engine to how many explosions you can actually have. So, you know, while I wish we could have just added like 100 explosions on it, it wouldn't actually work, and it would actually overload the engine, and most of the explosions wouldn't actually show up in that case. So thanks to Tuco, he actually figured out the perfect balance and mix of explosions and other effects so that it looks great and it looks Michael Bayified, but it doesn't overload the game. So that's what you see here, and all the after effects and everything. So it's pretty cool, and you do survive. But if you want to finish the mission, you have to revert to last checkpoint and actually finish it the normal way. Now let me just show you guys the full explosion without the glassing beam getting in the way or anything like that, so you guys can see what it totally looks like in case you're curious. Now this whole pistol shooting mag cannon rounds to destroy the pillar bottom, it won't be in the mod. In the mod, everything will be normal except for the pillar bottom being able to explode. But if you guys do want to enable the pistol, you have to mod it yourself with the mod tool assembly. But that's up to you guys. So here's another view of the pillar bottom exploding. This is probably the best view we can get. But as you can see, it starts with a couple explosions and then one really massive explosion. And I think it turned out pretty well, actually. So shout out to Tuco for getting all the explosions right here. But yeah, so after the explosion, you see the pillar bottom does release a lot of debris. So it's a pretty cool after effect there. But yeah, overall, that's basically all there is to the mod. It's literally just the alternate ending where the cruiser starts glassing and you don't die from it, just like in the previous video I showed you guys. But this time, instead of the glassing beam doing nothing, the pillar bottom does explode in a massive Michael Bay level explosion. And yeah, it actually does have a lot of effects on the map as well. Now, even though this is a mod, you technically could consider this a pretty realistic alternate ending, because it is implied several times that the cruiser starts glassing, it would destroy the pillar bottom and kill everybody and everything within a certain range. And as you can see, that did happen in this mod, and this probably would be what the pillar bottom or the whole area would look like if the pillar of autumn actually exploded due to being glassed by the cruiser. But yeah, so like I said, that's basically it for the mod. The last thing to point out is that if you do try out the mod and you want to finish the mission normally, you still can just shoot the cruiser normal way and no harm done to the pillar of autumn at all. So yeah, just a thing to keep in mind there. But obviously if you have the mod installed, you might as well try out the alternate ending. But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video and found it to be interesting. And if you do download the mod, then hopefully you guys enjoyed and had fun with it. But you know, if you do enjoy all that, make sure to leave a like, leave your thoughts in the comments, anything else you want to check out or look into, or any questions you have, or stuff you want me to experiment with. Just let me know in the comments below, and I'll definitely do my best to look into it when I get a chance. But other than that, make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys!